Hello, everyone. I told you I might not be able to be with you live on Wednesday. It's my birthday, and I think I'm going to go out to dinner with my family. So I decided to pre-record a video for you so that you would have something to watch on Wednesday night while I was out celebrating. So this week I've been sharing projects with this Under the Moon stamp set. So it's just a standalone stamp set. Really neat images, no sentiment. So you have to pair. Oh, and I may have already put away the one I used for this. Pair it with different stamp sets for your sentiments, but we have tons of great stamp sets with sentiments, so that's not hard to do. This is the card we'll be making tonight, so it uses a new in color. This is the Peach Pie. This is the Peach Pie Glimmer paper. And then this embossing folder is new, and it is called So Swirly, and it's huge. It's really big. You can actually do, if you do a card front that you, not a full size, but like the 4 by 5 1/4, you can do 2 of them at a time on this, because I did that for swaps this weekend. All right, so let's get started making this. I've got my Peach Pie. This is using the Stylish Shapes, right? Isn't that the name of them? They're my favorite, yes. I use these all the time. So that's Peach Pie. Actually, I've learned it's better to do your water first. This is Misty Moonlight, because when I did it, I did not stamp it down far enough, and I had to kind of just fill in. So this way, I need to get so these are photopolymer stamps, which means they have no cushion underneath of them. And so they stamp better. I'm looking for a scratch paper. Somewhere I have one that's already folded in half. There it is. Just so it doesn't get all over my pad, because this blue will go off the edges. So I want to be sure I go down to the bottom so that it covers all of that. And now I can put my sunset above it. And I'm doing the sunset in Calypso Coral. Don't need that anymore. That was just because I knew the blue would go off the edge. I have like glue on my hand. I've been crafting this afternoon, and it keeps sticking to things. So this is Calypso Coral. We want that to just touch our ocean. And then we'll take our, did I put that one away? I did. I forgot I need my little sailboat stamp. So I failed to mention, and I'll put this in the comments, if this is new, if you're just joining me for Facebook Live for the first time, usually I'm live every Wednesday. This week it's my birthday on Wednesday, so I'm pre-recording this. But I always give away the card I made last week during this video. So I will have to post on the thing later who won. But this is the card we made last week with the Spotlight on Nature set. So I will post later who won that. And then also to let you know, the dimensions will be on my blog. So if you want to know the dimensions for this card, you don't have to worry about writing anything down or trying to keep up with it. It will all be on my blog. You can find them there. So we're getting our Misty Moonlight again. And our little sailboat. And he has a little bit of like lines in the water. So I try and make sure those go down in the water just a little bit. Let me hold that up so you can see a little better. So there's our sailboat. And now we're ready. Oh, wait, we have one more thing to stamp. So my card base is Calypso Coral. And this is Hello Friend is from the Country Birdhouse set. I'm going to stamp that in the corner. Okay, now that's all our stamping. Now before we put this together, we have one more thing to do. We're going to emboss this card front. Let me move this. And because this folder is so big, I do need to use my big embossing machine. Let me see if I can scoot you up a little bit so you're not sitting quite right on top of it. Now with these embossing folders, this is not a 3D. You can tell right here, if it is 3D, it'll say 3D. This one is not. So the plates that you need for this are your base plate and then your 2 clear plates. And then, see if I can do this so you can see. So I'm going to put this in so that the crease is right on these lines here. And then fold it up. And then you always want to put your embossing folders in fold end first. And then put your other clear plate on top. Uh-oh, and did you see that? It moved. I wasn't holding it well enough. My light's in the way. All right, let's try this again. Let's get it lined. Oh, nope, lined up with this. All right, let's see if I can hold it better this time. Put your other clear plate and then run it through. And I'm just embossing right over my sentiment. If you don't like the look of that, then you could certainly do another piece of Calypso Coral or another color. Let's get this out of here and put it on top of that. But I kind of like it. So now, let's get you back down a little bit. Now we have this fun, swirly, embossed image. And we are ready to put this together. So this is a really simple card. I have 2 circles that I punched with that peach pie glimmer paper. And I kind of wanted them to be not exactly the same distance out from the main circle. That probably didn't make any sense, but I wanted one to be tucked under it a little bit more than the other. So I'm just using liquid glue with this. I'm just kind of laying that big one on there to give me an idea of where I want it. So like this one, I want it to stick out more. And with our liquid glue, you just want to hold it for just a minute, let it adhere. And then this guy is going to go on with dimensionals. With the circle, I like to do 3, just in a triangle shape. And that's going to go on there. And then I'm using, these are not available right now, but they will be back. I apologize, I forgot to look up the date. But these are the 2024-26 in color shimmer gems. But I wanted to use, excuse me, these peach pie. And I like to use my take your pick tool with this. So let's do a big one, a little one, and one more big one. Now let's do it up farther. And there you go, that's it. That is our card for this evening. Very shimmery. Makes me think of sunset being all shimmery like that. So when I die cut this circle to do this video, I had a full card base like this of the peach pie. So I just cut it out of the middle of one side of that. And I ended up making this card with it. So that's where I just cut the circle out for this card. And I made that. So another simple one. And then I have a couple more to show you that I made. This one I wanted to do some blue colors. So this is the Country Country something designer series paper. And then I used, it is Misty Moonlight. I used boho blue just so there'd be a little difference between them. Gray granite, that's what the card base is. And then I did a little bit of Pool Party sponging on there with my blending brushes. And that sentiment is also from the Country Birdhouse sentiment. This paper goes with that whole Country Birdhouse suite. And then this one I made for my swap for Kay's team meeting in April. And so this is Peach Pie and Calypso Coral that I use, sponge daubers, and I believe that is Pool Party. I don't have it on here. And then this is our postage stamp dies, and I did stamp some clouds around it just to give it a little more texture and some more of those shimmer gems. Oh, that's Summer Splash. That's what it is. It's Summer Splash. And those are Pretty Peacock. I wanted them to be dark and show up. All right, so those are the cards I have made with this set. Somebody will win this next week. I will post a comment to tell you who won last week's card and let you know that. And then next week I should be back live with you. And then after that, I'll be out again. But I'll try and record a video. I'm going to be on a cruise with my friend Kay, my friend Patience, lots of other ladies. We're going to have fun going to Alaska. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.